Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. And if you're new, welcome. We're happy to have you here. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. So today we're doing a very exciting video. So I've been loving project panning lately. I've been doing my winter project pan and hitting lots of pan that way. And I've also been doing the monthly makeup baskets and I've been hitting additional pan that way as well. And sometimes I just hit pan by surprise on other items and I really enjoy it. On YouTube, people do all sorts of project pans. They do ones for Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, all these different holidays. I've also seen people do one about Christmas movies. I've seen people do ones about their favorite singer. So I just thought it's really cool to do those kind of different project pans, and I wanted to come up with one of my own. I am still going to do a spring project pan after I wrap up my winter. So that will be a 3-month project pan that will be going on kind of simultaneously with this one, which is a 5-month. Towards the end of my birthday hiatus, I was listening to some older music because that's what I prefer, and a light bulb just went off in my head and I was so excited for this idea. So we're going to be doing a 90s music theme project pan, and I'm so happy because the 90s is like one of the only things I love more than makeup. I love the 90s so much and everything about 90s pop culture, TV, music, movies, etc. So I thought this was really cool. I've never seen anyone do this project pan before, but of course I haven't watched every single video on all of YouTube, so it is possible someone's done it, but I have honestly not seen someone do it, so I'm definitely not trying to copy anyone. And even if someone did do it, I think it's pretty obvious. You'll see we have different songs because nobody's collection is the same. If you'd like to do this one, please feel free. I'd love it. If you could just shout me out in the beginning of your video that you found the idea here, that would be really awesome, and then I could let people know that you're doing it and I could support you. And if you want to use my exact songs, you're more than welcome, but since everyone's collection is different, you'll probably have more fun picking your own songs. So without further ado, let's jump on into it.
So when selecting items to be in the project, I decided that each product needed to have a word either in the product name or a shade of the product that matched either the name of a 90s song or a singer or band that at some point put out a song or songs within the 90s. If you want to do the project yourself, if you can't find those exact matches in your collection, you can also just do items that remind you of a certain song.
So even with being that strict, I actually found 9 items and probably could have found more if I kept going, but I think 9 is enough for right now. I'll probably do it rolling style, that if the project's not over and I have something else that I want to put in, then I will. My first pick is Champagne Supernova by Oasis, and oh my goodness, I love Oasis. If you were a kid or a teen or in college in the 90s, Oasis was just everywhere. They were everything. They were so popular. And their music was just so good in my opinion. I love this, I love Wonderwall, and I love several other of their songs. So the product I'm picking to go with Champagne Supernova is my highlighter from Becca in the shade Champagne Pop to match the champagne in the Champagne Supernova. I don't have that much use on this product. I got it, I think, in November during the VIB sale. I was actually recently working on Prosecco Pop before I got this idea, so I have like a little dip going in that. So I don't have quite a dip yet, but I have been using it lately. But since it is a 5-month project, I think if I stay focused, I can definitely hit pan on this. And I'm excited to try, and I think it's a great product and perfect for spring and summer. The second pick on my list is what actually inspired the whole project. So there's a band, and they're not as popular as Oasis, so I don't know if everyone will remember them or not, but the band is called Mint Condition, and I really did enjoy them. For some reason, the box seemed to play them more than MTV. Probably some of you, based on age, that might not even know what the box is. It was this really cool channel, and it wasn't even on cable, which was awesome because I wasn't allowed to have cable in my room when I was growing up. A lot of people were not allowed to have cable in their room in the 90s, and it was just like this random channel, and you can call in for different music videos and they would just play them. And it wasn't like on MTV where you had the different VJs and everything. they just played the songs like back to back to back. So it was really cool, and they promoted Mint Condition a lot. Mint Condition's biggest hit, I believe the title is What Kind of Man Would I Be?
Where would I be if I lived unfaithfully? And what kind of girl would you be if you did the same?
And it's just a beautiful song about not cheating on your significant other, even if things are bad, even if you have feelings for someone else, that you should just either fix the relationship or you should break up with the person before moving on. It's just so it's a very sweet R&B song. So because their name is Mint Condition, I chose Mint Chip from the Dose of Colors ice cream palette. Mint Chip is one of the most beautiful shades in my collection. It's this one over here. It's a shimmer, and I think that's what made me think of it so instantly when I was watching the Mint Condition video, because I just love this color. And it really wasn't until towards the end of last summer that I started using my makeup 7 days a week the way I do now. I was using it more sporadically when I first got into it. So despite me loving this palette, it doesn't have as much wear on it as maybe it could. So I'm really excited to wear this mint color a lot this summer, so I'm glad it made it in here. It's a great lid color, and while the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette did not make it into the project, there's a color in there that would go really well mixed with this. So I'm just so excited for this item and this color, and just to use this palette in general. It's a great palette for spring and summer. And let me know in the comments if you remember Mint Condition, because I have friends that don't even remember them, and to me and my best friend really like them a lot. And of course the packaging on the ice cream palette is like so cute. Next pick is singer Vanilla Ice, who's very big, so I'm sure everyone knows Vanilla Ice and Ice Ice Baby. So for that singer, I picked Vanilla Quartz from Becca, and this is just a travel size. This is actually going to be in my spring project pan as well. I've seen other panners do like crossover panning where you can have an item in more than one project. And so yeah, this is a beautiful color that I planned on putting in the spring project pan before I even thought of this idea. So I thought it would just go good in both. And I've hit pan on Opal before in mini, so I really think I can do this. It does have a tiny dip going, and I can't wait to use it more. It's just one of my favorites. I've had it maybe since October. It's a really great shade. So my next pick is singer Foxy Brown. So if you don't know who Foxy Brown is, which I think she's kind of legendary, but there are people who seem not to know who she is sometimes. She's very similar to Little Kim. She's just like a strong female rapper that really defined the 90s. One of her biggest hits is a song called I'll Be, and it's just an awesome, amazing song, and I really think she's cool. I like her. I don't know what she's up to now. I haven't heard about her in a while, though. Shade Stone Fox. It's a lipstick from the Luxe Lip Collection that ColourPop has, because Fox is in the name Foxy. And I don't want to actually use this lipstick up completely, but I would like to get 15 uses out of it during the course of the project. So I think that's very reasonable, and it's a nice kind of neutral color, so I think that should be easy to do. And I really enjoy these Luxe lips. They're just very moisturizing and fun, and I love Foxy Brown, and it was nice catching up with some of her music that I haven't listened to in a while. So right away at one point, 112 was one of my favorite 90s bands. And because the Peach palette exists, right away my mind went to Peaches and Cream. But then unfortunately I couldn't use that one because Peaches and Cream didn't come out till 2001, even though they had other songs that were in the 90s. So that made me kind of sad. But then I realized there was other ways to incorporate the Peach palette into the project, and that made me really excited. So the first way is through a group called Luscious Jackson. If you don't remember Luscious Jackson, they were kind of a one-hit wonder. Their big hit was Naked Eye, and they even were featured in an episode of Clueless, the TV show, back in the day because they were that popular with that song. And it was definitely a big hit on MTV, even though they never had another hit as big as that. So there's actually a shade in here called Luscious, It's up on top. It's a shimmer shade, and it's just gorgeous. So it's going to make a beautiful lid shade. My Sweet Peach palette is barely used, and the reason is when I first got it, I was a little bit disappointed in the pigmentation. I almost felt like mine didn't seem as pigmented as some of the other people who like I see in tutorials and photos, etc. But I think it might have just been the shade I tried using, which is Candied Peach, which is not totally a shimmer. It I don't know, it's kind of like a matte with glitter in it, and I didn't kind of give it that much of a chance. And then lately I fell back in love with my chocolate bar palette, which is like the same formula. And now that I've just gotten a lot better at makeup, and I know like when to foil, when not to, if you foil the shadows, the shimmers in here, they're absolutely gorgeous. So even though Luscious right now really has little to no use in it, I definitely think that I can hit pan on it since it's a 5-month project, and I have hit pan on a shimmer Too Faced shadow before. So the other way I was able to get this into the project is through a band called the Presidents of the United States. They were kind of like a 2-hit wonder. One of their songs is literally called Peaches, so I was able to use the Peaches and Cream shade after all due to that song. So I've never hit pan on a matte Too Faced shadow before from one of these type of palettes, so I'm really excited. I'm up for the challenge, and I definitely think I can hit pan on it. It's a good all over lid kind of setting shade, so I think that will kind of give me an advantage, and I'll be able to do it. And I used to really love this band. Besides the Peaches song, which even though it was kind of silly, I really liked it, they had another song called Lump, and me and my best friend were obsessed with the song Lump. Oh my goodness, such good times. If you remember this band, let me know down in the comments. So my next band is Sugar Ray, and one of their biggest hits was Fly, but they had several hits. And the lead singer is kind of still around today in the public eye. And because the band is called Sugar Ray, I chose my Sugar Cane lipstick from Bite Beauty. It's a mini, and it's in my lip project pan, which is year long. And I haven't done any updates for it yet because I really don't have any. I haven't made that much progress on that many of the items. So that's why I thought it was good that I could get some in here. This is definitely smaller than when I first started. It would be ideal for me to use all of this up. I think it is possible. It's definitely possible by the end of the year, and I think it is possible by August that this could be done. So I just got to try to use it more, and I think because it was winter, that's why I wasn't reaching for baby pink as much. I really think now that spring and summer are coming soon, I'll be able to use this little guy up. I have another mini lipstick from that project that I'm crossing over into this project as well, and I'm using the song Kiss Me from Sixpence None the Richer. It's the song that's in She's All That says Kiss Me Under the Milky Twilight. Was a really popular song. So I'm using the Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang because it has the word kiss. Now this has very little product left. I have to finish this. If I can't finish it, it's ridiculous. I think if this was like a nude, it would be gone by now. This color is kind of bold, which I do like bold sometimes, but I don't reach for it every single day. But because there's just such a little bit left, I need to get this done. So I gotta get this done during this project, and if I don't, I'll be really disappointed in myself. I definitely would be. Final item is a highlighter, and because I already have 2 highlighters that I want to hit pan on, I think 3 would be too crazy, especially because this one's in a formula that I have not hit pan on before. So my last song is from a singer called Nikki French, and the song is Total Eclipse of the Heart. Total Eclipse of the Heart has 2 different versions. It was sung in the 80s by Bonnie Tyler, and again in the 90s by Nikki French. And the Nikki French version is kind of more of like a dance version. I actually really like both versions equally. So it was a really popular song. We would take trips down to Great Adventure to go like to the amusement park, and we would blast the song on the way down, and it would just be really fun. Everyone would sing along in the car. It was a song kind of that even we couldn't drive yet. This was probably in junior high, and it was a song that like even our parents kind of enjoyed. So never be wrong together. There's nothing I can do. A total eclipse in the heart. For Total Eclipse of the Heart, I'm using Pink Heart from the Moonchild palette by Anastasia. And Pink Heart's just such a pretty color. I don't have it on today, but I am using this palette today. I'm wearing Purple Horseshoe. I have a purple eye look on, so it just, it looked better. Pink, I couldn't really tie Pink Heart in today, but I use Pink Heart a ton, so I'm just going to aim to use it 15 times over the course of the project. I think that's very doable considering how much I like it, and just get more use out of it. You don't have to hit pan on every single thing. It's just good to keep using all your items, especially when you have a lot of items. It's good to keep rotating them around. Oh my god, that song brings back so many memories for me. Let me know in the comments if it brings back any memories for you. All my items for the 90s Music Project Pan, and I am so excited, and I hope you like it as much as I do. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it, and let me know what some of your favorite 90s songs are in general. They don't have to tie into makeup, or if offhand you have any products in your collection that you know tie into a 90s song, let me know about them. I think it would just be a really fun discussion. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.